And this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hayes is out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Now here's Walker. Back to Nembhard. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And here's Indiana now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Outside Walker. There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Nembhard against Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That one's good for 2.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Doncic. Nesmith covering. He shoots it. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Siakam, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
Outside Nesmith. Here's the pick. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is James. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Siakam against James. Pass to Huff. Uncovered. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Reeves finds Doncic. And finished off by Hayes.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by James. Excellent D there from Siakam.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Good on the shot.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
James outside. Now here's Doncic. Nesmith covering. To the paint. It's stolen. The Lakers for the rebound. To the inside. That one's good from James on the assist from Doncic.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Doncic against Walker. Here's Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Siakam for 3. Good work defensively by James.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Reeves. Up pulls it in. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Buries it from 3.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Here's Doncic. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. LaRavia passes to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Wing shot on the way. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Outside Walker. Back to Nembhard. There's Nesmith with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Nesmith and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 5th, the Pacers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Potter, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And then for Los Angeles, Kleber comes in for Hayes. And it's Kunad in for Reeves. Doncic passes to James. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nembhard. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for LaRavia. Here's Potter. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Lakers trail. There's James on the wing. Walker with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. McConnell's shot is off. Kunad passes to James. Excellent D there from Toppin. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
And here's Indiana now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6.
Well, I bet McConnell can run this play with his eyes closed. Pick and roll to a hot pass. He knows how to do that well.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
McConnell against Vanderbilt. McConnell passes to Potter. And here's Toppin. And here's Shepard for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Kleber. Now Doncic. Kleber outside. Kunad outside. Doncic passes to Kunad. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Shepard, defended by Kunad, and it's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 1.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Doncic passes to James. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And here's Indiana now. Pass to Shepard. There's a screen to the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. And slammed dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Here's McConnell. No points yet. Pass to Shepard. Stolen by Kunad. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kleba outside. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
McConnell passes to Walker. Back to Toppin. The 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Shepard. Pass to Potter. Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Potter's got 8 points. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Neesmith out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Toppin. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Here's Reeves. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Huff's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Reeves. Kunad right side. Back to Reeves. Takes a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam finds Brown. Nembhard for 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Here's Neesmith, following the score by Los Angeles.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Laravia outside. Back to Reeves. From downtown, drops in the three. Reeves has got 5.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Huff. From the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Nesmith with it. And Kunad picks him up defensively. Up top, Nesmith. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers. Nembhard against Reeves. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
James is checked in for Kunad. Now here's Kleba. And a miss there on the triple. Nembhard outside. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Back to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
They've got to be happy about how many more assists he's been dishing out lately. He's got a pass-first mentality, and with how well he's been distributing, that's a very good thing. His teammates love playing with him.
Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires away from way outside. Siakam, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Kleba. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard against Reeves. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Nesmith, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Jackson against James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. James, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Okay, making some plays there. I wonder who Bronny learned that from.
And stolen by Reeves. Back to James. And stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Here's Nesmith. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Nesmith's got 5 points.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situations.
Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Jackson, the pass to Siakam. With the step back, Nembhard. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He's got 12.
Well, Nembhard can definitely make you pay from the mid-range. The defense has to be better.
Lets it go from 14. The shot by Reeves, no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Siakam with a screen on Reeves. Here's Nembhard. There's Nesmith with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Reeves. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Now here's Reeves. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Siakam, no good. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to Kleba. Tipped away. Brown with the steal. Jackson surveying the D. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be